Hi y'all, my name is Jessie and welcome back to Cooking in the Kitchen with the YMCA. Today I'm going to be teaching y'all how to make our St. Patty's Day smoothie, and all you're going to need are a few things that you probably have at home already. We're going to be using 1 cup of spinach, 1 cup of skim milk, but you can use any milk that you have on hand at home, about 3/4 of a cup or 1 cup of vanilla Greek yogurt, and 1 frozen banana. If you don't have frozen bananas, fresh bananas will work absolutely fine as well. The frozen banana will just make it a little bit creamier. All right, so let's get going. First thing I'm gonna do is pour the milk. Now I love using milk here. As a reminder, we're using 1 cup. I love to use skim milk because it's gonna be higher in protein and lower in saturated fat. Saturated fat is what you may know as non-heart healthy fats because it can contribute to cardiovascular disease over time if we consume it in excess. So our skim milk is going to have no saturated fat, and this skim milk particularly has about 13 grams of protein. All right, so we're going to add this into our blender. All right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 banana, 1 frozen banana, and pop that in the blender as well. Bananas are packed with potassium. Then we're gonna add our spinach. So I'm gonna take my measuring cup. I'm gonna add 1 cup of spinach. I'm getting spinach everywhere, but the more the merrier. And we'll add this into our blender here. Right, so spinach is actually really high in plant-based iron. So a great way to get some iron in. And then we have our vanilla Greek yogurt. So you can buy the individual packs. This is equivalent to about 1 cup or 3/4 of a cup, depending on the brand. And when buying your yogurts, one thing to watch out for is the sugar content. Some yogurts can be up to 18, even 30 grams of sugar per serving. So we do our best to try to look for 10 grams or less per serving, 10 grams of sugar or less per serving, sorry. All right, so I'm gonna dump this into the blender here. Scoop it all in, and that's it. Easy peasy. Greek yogurt is also great because it's very high in protein compared to other yogurts. So this smoothie is going to help us feel fuller for much longer because it has so much protein. We have 13 grams of protein from the milk, and let's check out our Greek yogurt here. In this Greek yogurt, we're going to get about 15 grams of protein. So that's great. I put this over here. There you have it, our St. Patty's Day smoothie. So yummy. If you have a popsicle mold at home, another way that you could play with this recipe is you can blend it up, pour it in the popsicle molds, let it freeze for a few hours or overnight, and then you'll have some St. Patty's Day popsicles. This is one of my favorite recipes to do with kiddos. They have so much fun watching the smoothie turn green, and it's packed with so many important nutrients for our young kiddos. We're gonna get loads of protein, calcium, and vitamin D from milk and yogurt. The protein will help us feel fuller for longer, and the vitamin D and calcium, these two work together to help support bone health and bone development of our kiddos. Dairy is one of the best bioavailable sources for vitamin D and calcium, which means our bodies can best absorb the vitamin D and calcium from these dairy products. We're also going to get loads of phytonutrients and fiber from our spinach and our banana. So we're getting a little bit of everything that we need to support our health, and it's so much fun to make it together. Like I said, the kiddos have a blast watching this turn bright green. Please let us know if you end up making this. Thank you so much again for joining us, and please come back in April for our Easter recipe. See you next time.